Snip. Are you ready? Many are dead. They are dead fighting for existence. Our houses have been burned to ashes. Non-characters from the static and the flat groups are the worst hit. The stone statue of our first successful Greek forefather, character, has been pulled down from the center of our locality today at 7:25 a.m. Just a deafening peal of thunder, and the stone bust lies in the midst of other dead non-bodies. Bloodstains are on the road, on the bushes, tree trunks, and everywhere you can set your eyes on. The stink is rather musty, and the color dark and black-red. The fittest will survive, they say. Others will fall one time or another. This state of neither being dead nor alive, nor half so, is the most painful of all. It's hard. There is an evolution processing, an evolution of a school of writing where we, the non-characters, may be needed after all. The very other day, when many from the round community were busy fighting against the authorities, dictating the social norms of characterization and writing, non-Vladimir whispered me in the ear that an odd-looking man had come searching for him at midnight, and that a man named Samuel would need non-Vladimir for his story. If he goes and doesn't return for a long time, it can be a sign of solace. Another blow. It must have taken down 10 at least. Shall I survive the war? I have been waiting since as long as one cannot guess. It's long enough, but no single day is different from the other. Just bullet shots, blasts, cries, whispers. No modern writers set foot here. They at times send missives. They themselves dare not come to this kingdom of death. I am holed up in this dark room, for I have been pursued by one of the foot soldiers of the authorities. I am non-Stanley reporting. Just can't say if I can be a character in a writer's story at last, or it be dead even before my birth. Just can't say. Just can't say.
What is most thought-provoking in these thought-provoking times is that we are still not thinking. Martin, Heidegger would say long back, that time is past. If ever we thoughts try to get into imagination, we cannot get a chance to transition. Seeds of imagination are being bred separately at the Brain Balloon Lab through the process of transitional glowing. It's 8:51 a.m. The helicopters of the Mind Clenchers organization are already out on their rounds. The previous day, a host of thoughts were brutally laid waste by the Clenchers, for they had scaled the walls of the ghetto, the collective unconscious, and entered the territory of the imagination. That territory holds immense attraction for every thought jack. The realm is heard to contain the elixir of life, in the form of certain superior beings called digital writers. They need imagination for their work. Only when the number of imagination falls short of the writers, the clenchers select a thought from the ghetto. The chemically mental process of transition from thought to imagination is gruesome, but the new state is the condition of an indefinitely prolonged life. The members of the factions, id, ego, and superego, have been trying a lot to get into the unknown territory of imagination for a long time. It's still civil war now, but World War III is just around the corner, as the whole world is gradually getting sucked into the fray. Thought leaders Mr. Joydeep and Mr. Newland Paul have been building the army for a decade. The injustice has to be stopped. Our claim is to allow the thoughts to become imagination for the writers, and to stop artificial breeding of imagination through transitional cloning. Let's see if we can survive. They have taken every possible writer into custody. Independent writing has long been abolished by law. Printed matter is a thing of the past world order. Possessing and using paper and paper-like materials is a criminal offense. World War III is just brewing. The digital imagination writer's technology has engulfed the whole country. It applies the scientific process of writing using the mind reader writer detector plates placed inside the brain, developed by the Mind Clenchers Corporation. People writing otherwise are segregated as non-writers. My father was a digital writer employed there, but he was killed when an imagination from the brain balloon lab started reacting hysterically, causing havoc with his brain and the super integrated circuits attached to his brain. The digital writer is killed when things like this happen. Since then, I have been hiding in this subterranean colony of non-writers. We have a stash of books and paper to write on, stealthily saved from the great bonfire ceremony that defined the new black hole calendar of the present world order. The only printing press of our community will not last long. Before that, some selected non-writers, including me, are given a deadline to submit a revolutionary piece of writing that can lay bare the present plight and set on fire the determination of the people who have lost hope. Time's almost flying away, yet I cannot write a single word. Can I write before time and possibly save the world? God knows. If there's God still yet.